Yeah.
Right.
That's like acting, and you're in your own head.
Yeah.
Which
Right.
segues to the last. I want to get to this.
Yeah.
We are going to perform a play, Harlod Pinter, The Dumbwaiter. The Dumbwaiter is a two-man show. It was one of the first two-header, as they say, in theater. It was one of the first ones that really set the stage. That Zeus story, there was a few other plays, but they basically exist in the sense that you give each character the entire other half of the story that they need to tell. They're not just two characters getting to know each other. They're two characters where you could have otherwise had 10 characters in the play. You don't need them to play other characters. You just keep going deeper layers into a person, because people, even the person you see in between the bridge by your job, there is so many layers that when you get to the bottom of it, this gets back to language and why people on Bumble or Tinder, men and women, aren't very good with words. Because you get to a Harlod Pinter, and Harlod Pinter is he is a genius with dialogue. There's a reason why when Paul Thomas Anderson or Quentin Tarantino or one of these guys writes a script that lands the way that they envision it to land, when you watch Pulp Fiction, when you watch Boogie Nights, you know, there's a Phantom Thread, there's a few films with whatever they're trying to communicate, whether it's a real conversation of a couple getting in a fight. There is a sense of oddity, but it's not so awkward that you're not involved. You're completely involved. You're completely there, and it's awkward, because that's what a fight is. You're throwing a spear someone's way, and you're like, I hope it hurt them, but I hope it doesn't hurt them so much that they don't want to talk to me anymore, because that's too much. And so we find 1,000 ways by which to hurt each other. We find 1,000 ways by which to love each other. And the great writers, they know exactly what to say. And if you're an actor, they know what to say, and they're so good that if any point in time you pull yourself away from the script and go, oh, well, I want to try it this way. It's like, no. The language in that script is just ahead of you right now. It's okay. Just take more time to work on it. Because the thing that you think you're trying to do by putting the nuance that you're giving to it, it's already there. The physicality, the reflection, the timing, the intensity, the motive, it's all there. You just need to bring a little bit of yourself to it.
Yeah. That's the mark of good writing, I think.
And it's very rare.
Yeah.
Harlod Pinter, he's one of those guys. You don't get 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri without Harlod Pinter. You don't get Pillow Man without Harlod Pinter. You don't get Harlod Pinter without Waiting for Godot. You don't get Waiting for Godot without Strindberg, without Chekhov, without Ibsen. You don't get any of the English playwrights without Shakespeare.
Yeah.
You don't get theater without the Greeks or other cultures.
Yeah.
Like these things are, goes back to the Enlightenment thing that I was talking about earlier, where we need to be thinking multiple layers down. Assuming that the person that I'm sitting across from, instead of being a partisan issue, they're a full human. Behind those eyes is an actual other person. And as dull as I might think you might be, you could be quite interesting if we find the right topic to get on.
Yeah.
You know, there's something you're going to have to contribute to the world that I can't contribute, vice versa. And I think the great writers, that's what they spend time on. How do we bring that out? And then how do we make that haunt other people? Because you can inspire them, but if you can haunt them, if you can make them go, oh, fuck. Yeah, I could see myself doing that. You know, don't tell somebody they're a Nazi. Write a script in which you are a person stuck in, I don't know, 20th century Germany in that period of time. And you've got 7 or 8 kids, and you're also a practicing Catholic in that region at the time. And there's a bad pope in at the time. And your wife is, I don't know, maybe she has a little bit of a Jewish heritage. So in order to protect her from being discovered, you have to be the most overt Nazi, at least publicly, that you can be.
Yeah.
These things happened. And the great writers weren't scared of tackling these subjects to see where the humanity's at. And if we can do it in those crazy circumstances, we sure can do it in 2020. So that's what I want to do this play for. I think it's that gets me up.
Yeah.
That gets me up.
Man.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we're working for. That's what we're working towards, man.
Hey, man, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I don't know how people are going to like it or not, but we're going to put it out there.
Mm-hmm.
And there won't be any doubt to it or regrets. I love, like, swinging with all you got.
Yeah.
And you might completely miss that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
But no one's going to be like, oh, he didn't have the balls to try.
That's the thing.
And I'm talking about the performances and going specifically to the point of why the writer ever got up in the morning to write that piece of word on the paper. We could all do a interpretation of it or whatever. You go to high school and they give you Julius Caesar, you read it in class. But there's a difference between that and saying, hang on, let me see if I can with all my arrogance, try to see if I can bring anything to this to make it relevant to people around me. Because if I do it properly, it's not going to sound like some gibberish coming off a page. That shit is going to be as real as this conversation in this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
we'll make it happen. We're working on it. Coming soon.
Coming soon. Harlod Pinter, The Dumb Waiter. Yeah. 2-man show. BVU Productions.
Yep.
Find it on YouTube. Find it on Facebook. And you're going to see a little bit of what we're all about, man.
Yeah.
We love you guys. And count us out, Vic.
All right, guys. So we're going to end it right there. Of course, if you like the content, you like what we're doing, go ahead and like, subscribe. Also hit that notification button right underneath this video. That's how you're going to be able to know exactly when each one of our content is going to be launching. Also, thank you all. We appreciate you all taking your time out to listen to us, watch us. Of course, welcome to the family, and we'll be with you all soon. Peace.